What's going on YouTube? It's your boy McGriff back with another video. And as y'all see by the thumbnail and the title of this video, we done ruined the motor. So it ain't too bad, it's not too much, but it's just not to my liking, you know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna have to get a lot of things fixed and figured out of the way that we actually wanna go with this route. So like y'all, as y'all know, I was not trying to go a cow hood to make it look like a race car. I wanted to keep the, you know, the OG look of it, but we definitely gonna have to go to cow hood. I'm gonna have to try to figure out another hood where it doesn't necessarily raise too far up. But other than that, man, looks pretty good. She running hard, as y'all seen in the last video. I see that a lot of people actually like that video, so I'm gonna end up doing another video, but I'm gonna get some more people reaction, you know, actually driving the car, and I'm finna basically show y'all other stuff that I'm gonna actually do to the car, because after driving the car for so long, or not so long, but driving it since I actually got it back, it's, you know, once you do something to the motor, it makes everything else, like, to me, weak, but really noticeable. So that's what I'm finna get into today. But other than this, right now, she looking pretty good sitting in the garage. I still haven't did a wash on it yet. Still got a lot of overspray. But other than that, she looking pretty good. But let's go ahead and get into what I was actually basically saying about, you know, actually ruining the actual car. So as y'all know, I got a crack in the hood. But the only reason why we got the crack in the hood is because of the motor. And don't really like that, but you know, it came with it. So as y'all know, I did have a mid-rise. I ended up switching it because the mid-rise actually stuck up too high and wasn't able to close the hood at all. But then we went to low rim thinking it was actually gonna fit, but actually it didn't fit. So as you see, it pushed the trimming up also, trying to get it right, but you can almost see it. So basically what it's saying, this whole piece, you almost can see it a little bit if it actually, you see that little pop, like it popped it up and then it went back down. So it's making it pop up. But as y'all know, the Holley intake is right there with the throttle body. So that throttle body is a little thing that's popping that hood up. So that was the main thing, but the hood actually won't close. I mean, it's closing, as y'all see. But if we look from the side, you can see the little gap that is making that actual hood sit up. And I really don't like that because, you know, I like the body line, so I like everything sitting flush. But right now, it's sitting kind of high. You wouldn't really tell unless you get all the way up on it, but you know what I'm saying? This will be an eyesore right here. But that's not the actual concern of the car. You know, that's the only thing that you're gonna see from the outside. But when I pop this hood, you're gonna actually see the reason why I end up ruining my motor. But like I said, some little small stuff. It's nothing really too much. We'll end up taking it off and getting it you know, powder coated and everything. But you know what I'm saying, that's what comes with this car stuff. So let me get in here, pop this hood for you. And the only thing about this new, you know, popping the hood, because, you know, sometimes you have to bang on a little bit and then pop it up. But once you what's the name, look how high it sit up once I unlatch it. It sit all the way up like it, you know, it shouldn't pop like it should, but it shouldn't. Shouldn't pop this high. I might have to go get another light so y'all can actually see a lot better. But as y'all see the motor, color still looks good, but y'all probably see it a little bit, but it's not too much. But I'm gonna show y'all the actual hood. So we had insulation all over the hood, but I'll end up buying a car just like this, right? So what had happened was, this right here is actually, you know, to keep the noise and all that stuff down and keep it, if it ever catch fire, you know, it's like burn resistant. So that was actually hitting the actual manifold of the car. And so this wasn't right here, right? that little scratch right there wasn't right there. All we was doing was getting actual the burn, and I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit more because now I see more stuff on it. So I'm gonna end up cutting it all the way back. But like I said, it was just sitting actually on top of the intake, and it was basically just, you know, sweating on top of it. I haven't tried to clean it off yet because, you know, it really don't matter to me right now because I'm gonna have to get it all redone. Good thing it's in the wintertime, you know, it's not always car show ready, you know, since now I end up messing the actual hood up. But everything else still looks good. So just gonna get everything touched up. But let me get over here so I can show y'all a better view of it. So all this right here is just basically new. I'm finna try to clean that off right fast and see how much comes off. But as y'all see, it is a little screw right here, right? So the screw is now what's hitting that. So before it was behind the installation, so it wasn't allowing actually to hit it. But now since I cut that installation out, it's basically now it's hitting the intake. And everything else just, you know, just melted on top of it because that actually does get a lot hot. But everything else looks pretty good. And that's just oil. I haven't cleaned that off. So just everything else still looks pretty good. And if y'all didn't know, I did get the timing chain cover powder coated. That's a little detail that you can't really see. And just stuff like that, man. You know, $300-400 battery right here. And for everybody that was asking questions talking about he didn't know what that was, it almost kind of like a little Pro Charger. Since it ain't necessarily hooked up, you don't see the belts, but this is your AC compressor. And you actually just hook it into there, get your lines. But we did not get the lines and stuff ran. And I did have to buy the boots for the spark plugs because they was touching. So now I just got to order some more. But I got to order the actual straight ones, straight spark plugs, so they won't necessarily hit up against the headers and stuff like that. And then I still got to get the what's the name? All I got to do is get the filter on it, and then we're gonna run it over here, and then we're gonna have the intake, cold air intake hooked up. But like I say, this was the problem right here. End up melting that boot right there, but we gotta end up hitting the headers and knocking them down and getting the new ones put on. Well, not new headers, but the new spark plug. But right now, this is working until the spark plugs come in, and which it should probably be here today or tomorrow. But I ain't been driving the car, so other than that, that's what it is. I got the other boot. This was a big boot, so it won't go over that one, a big spark plug. So like I say, these right here are just the ones that just covered up for the heat shield. But man, everything else is running smooth, man. We ain't got no leaks. The only leaks that we had was right here, and we tightened that up. So all that stuff, which is this power steering fluid, we just tighten that down. Don't have any leaks right now. I put a pan up under the car just to make sure we didn't have no new leaks. But the only thing that I have a problem was this right here. Everything else came out fine, man. I'm gonna end up trying to cut that piece back because now I see it's touching more. So I'm just gonna cut it down just a little bit. Might cut it all the way back just to make sure, because I don't want it to mess up any more than what it's already doing. But this is the actual piece right here that actually is poking that hood. So you kind of can see it right here. If I actually pull it back a little bit, so you see that little dent right there, right here. That's what it's actually hitting up against and popped the hood. So the first time when you put the hood down, you thinking it's fit because it looks like it. But the whole time, this piece sticks up a lot higher. So the last time when we had the mid rods stuck up. So you can almost see it. It's like, whew, it was up here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go back and watch the video. But we didn't have the hood on. But when you look at it from this angle, you can almost see how tall that actually is. So we're looking at it from where it should fit. So that's why it's actually pushing that up. But Other than that, man, it's pretty good. I still got to get my tank and stuff put over here from the actual runoff and stuff like that. But we're going to get everything. I'm thinking about doing a delete. What y'all think about that? Actually doing a delete on all this over here and running my vintage air. So I don't like the way all that stuff look. Don't look bad to me right now, but I just don't like the way it looked. After seeing some other cars that had that deleted, it looks a lot cleaner, looks a lot better. And other than that, it looks pretty good. But the main thing, what we have to do, I'm gonna take y'all over here, is these shocks. So what the guy had in the last car, I guess he put knuckles on this side to make it sit up, I guess, you know, from keep it bouncing, because I guess the shocks was already bad, but it was just a quick fix. But on the other side, on my driver's side, this is where we run into the issue. The back is fine. Everything is fine on that part. And this is the only issue that we running into. Well, I'm running into. Ain't no we no more. So it's sitting low. So you almost can see how low it's actually sitting versus the other side. Cut this light on for y'all. So y'all can almost see it sitting right on that tire. And you can almost see where it's biting into that tire. So we just got to get that shock. I'm thinking about going ahead and just spending the money, going to getting the coilovers, $700, $800 to get them put on. Just do it right the first time. And just get everything done right the first time, so you don't have to do it again. Cause like I said, it's a quick $200-300 fix. Get it done, ride like this for a while, and when I'm ready to throw the rims and stuff back on, it's actually good to go. But we gonna see, man. I'm gonna open this garage for a second. I might let y'all hear it. Let me walk in this house right quick and go get the key for it. And like I say, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for watching these videos, man. Like I say, as y'all know, we're growing pretty fast, and the channel is taking off and doing excellent. It's doing just what I wanted it to do, and you know, I'm giving y'all what y'all want. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it right fast. Crank it up so y'all can hear how it runs. I ain't cranked it up in like, what, 2 days now? I did end up getting it mounted. I just took a command strip on top of it. Just so it can sit right there for a minute. Y'all tell me what y'all think. No joke, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I like these headlights, but I think I'm gonna end up changing them out. We're gonna go HIDs. Just so I don't like that little orange looking, so so we're gonna go, you know, to like hyper white. I didn't like this grill at all, but now I'm gonna end up changing it. I mean, not changing it. I like it. I was gonna do a Tierra grill, but I do like this. Eventually, I might end up changing out everything. But other than that, perfectly fine. It's out here though. It sound real good. Let y'all hear right quick. Yeah. We'll take it around the block, but I'm gonna give y'all another video. You know, we wanna pick somebody up because somebody hasn't necessarily rolled in yet. I don't think they really know what type of power we done actually put in the car, but you know, she gonna find out in the real soon. And gotta get paint and stuff touched up, so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I need actually touched up. I'm gonna have to get this touched up, stuff like that, get all that touched up. Get my let me pull this phone out so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Get a little nick on the door, touched up, little small stuff, man. And for the people that was saying this was in the wrong spot, I didn't necessarily paint the car, so they end up putting it back where, you know, where they wanted to. But this is where it's supposed to go, but I like it like that. If you don't like it, buy your own car and put it the way you want to. And I am going to take this purple tint off. I just ain't got around to it. Y'all let me know, should I go ahead and, you know, put the tint on it or leave the tint off of it. I kind of like the tint look, but I don't really want to go too dark on it. And the only thing else that I have to actually do is touch up this little stuff right here, but that's a little small stuff. So nothing too much, man. Car looks good. Still looks car show ready, other than that spot right there. But that's what comes with it, you know. Just take it back, get the top piece powder coated, and then, like I say, either try to fix this hood and do it that way, or we gonna end up getting a cow hood. Hey, how you doing? All right. And other than that, that's all we got. So go ahead and show y'all. But I appreciate y'all watching this video. I am gonna give y'all more driving footage and stuff like that. And then once I order these shocks, we're gonna end up putting these shocks and stuff on. And I do think I wanna go, I haven't told y'all that, but we definitely probably gonna end up getting a new gas tank. So I might wanna put another gas tank on here. A bigger gas tank at that, just so I ain't got to be at the gas station all the time. But other than that, I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all next video. And like I say, I do try to comment back to all y'all. I like all the interaction and stuff that we getting. So, you know what I'm saying? If you got a question or comment or something that you want to let me know, put it down in the comments and I'll get back to y'all. So appreciate y'all watching. Catch y'all next video. Thank you.